A new currency, a new currency. At least it should be like that. Unfortunately, it's not. A new currency, knowledge, because knowledge is the power. People just don't, they just care about money, they just care about power, status, social status. They do not care anymore so much about culture. They do not care so much anymore about knowledge. They care about going to the gym, and they care about having a lot of chicks. Chicks care about getting some fancy clothes and stuff like that, and dressing just like everyone dresses. For the ones who are a little bit more intellectual, reading the same book that everyone reads, watching the same movie that everyone watches, and people have lost. They have lost a lot of what they really are. So they are nothing. They're just one more penny in circulation, thinking that they really worth a lot, but they really do not worth that much. So why do people do this? Why? Culture is the power. Knowledge is the power. I do not consider myself a very intelligent person, but I consider myself that I made the right choices in here. I do not consider myself that I have a very good cultural level, but I'm working hard in order for me to reach that level one day. And I know that it will take me a lot of time. I know that it will take me a lot of time in order for me to reach that level. But at least I have already started doing it. I opened my eyes and I said to myself, what the fuck am I doing? I ain't doing anything at all. I'm criticizing now what I was doing, not the same, I was doing worse. I was wasting my time. Going out every day, drinking beer, lack of motivation. Just like the music says, lack of motivation long gives a damn. Try to move ahead, but I don't think I can. And that's the way I thought back in the old days. So now I decided to do this, to focus on what I really like, which is foreign languages, and to try to do my best in here. I know it's hard. I'm not telling you guys that this is easy. This ain't easy at all. The thing is, if we don't try to do the best that we can, if we do not try, no one will do it for ourselves. Only we have the power to do it ourselves. So, culture, knowledge, that should be the new currency. That should be the no messiahs, the Superman. That should be. Let's see if people wake up one day and they found that one day they die. Just like my beloved grandfather here. See, this man here, he was much more than a father to me. You see, this man was much more than a father to me. And by the time I saw this man died in a coffin, a lot of things changed in my life. Because we are not eternal, we do not live forever. And if we keep wasting our times caring about stupid things that we couldn't care less, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere, my friends. So what we have to do is waking up to the world. And do not make such a fuss about stupid things, just like muscles and marked clothes or something like that, or having more chicks than the other guys have, or stuff like that, because that's not exactly what it matters. What it matters here is knowledge, culture, philosophy, love. Have some fun too. I do not. You guys think I do not have fun? I have way too much fun. Way too much. Sometimes I drink a lot. I watch a lot of movies. I still go out from time to time. I travel around the world with my wife. Now not so much. Things ain't so good related to work and stuff like that here in Spain. I do have a lot of fun. But I also have a lot of fun while learning. Because people think that studying and learning is boring. It's not boring. It doesn't have to be boring. That's why I make videos about colloquial stuff. That's why I give so much importance to slang and to informal vocabulary. That's why I do it. I'm doing the best that I can. I will try to do the best that I can, and doing the best, that's what you should do too. Because from times to times we get a little, that's right, we lose a little bit sense of it. You lose a little bit motivation, and from times to times you do not know exactly if we're doing things the way they should be done. But one thing is for sure, and I can assure you guys that if you do the best that you can, even if one day you're not doing the best that you can, the following day you're gonna be back on the tracks, my friend, and you're gonna move forwards once again. So, if your game is the same game as mine, foreign languages, you just gotta keep on studying. Just gotta keep on studying and gotta keep on doing the best that you can. If you're into literature or into philosophy, just like I am into philosophy, yes, literature, not so much, no, not at all. If you're into that, you should read and keep reading and keep reading. If you love movies, just like I do, so watch as much as you can, as many as you can. Look for movies from different culture, from different countries, so you can understand a little bit of the culture of other countries and other people. And do not forget the most important thing, or one of the most important things: think with your own mind. Speak your mind and think with your own head, with your own brain. Do not let others enter your brain saying what you're doing is not correct. So you should cut your beard, you should cut your hair. Look, you're almost bald, man. You should cut your hair. You should find yourself a job, a stupid job, because you're just wasting your time. You should stop studying strange, stupid languages that no one speaks, that no one wants to learn. Why are you learning those languages? Why the hell are you learning Estonian? Why the hell are you learning Latvian? Why the hell are you trying to get back on Euskara? Why? You should just study Spanish and German, Italian, and stuff like that. No, you should study what you like, because when you're down in a coffin, you won't be able to do that. But in here, as we speak, along this life, if you really, truly, definitely try to do the best that you can, we can find a new currency. And that currency will be knowledge. Knowledge will be the power, and I am pretty sure that there will be a lot of poor people, much more than they are today. And those who have big flats and mark clothes and big flats, and yeah, those will be the most poor of them all. Those will definitely, at least most of them, will be the most poor of them all. I do not envy those guys. There's nothing to envy there. Except for a little bit of money that you can use to live your life quietly. But that people, they have too much. They don't know exactly what to do with it. They don't know what to do with it, because they have so much that they don't know what to do with it. But in what really matters, they have nothing. Because some people are different, of course. Some rich people are different, and they think about that. They like to study and they like to read, but most of them just like to have fun and then don't do anything at all, party all night long, and then one day they die, and their souls are so poor, they're the poorest of them all. So think about that, guys. Think about that. We can turn in this world into a new currency, and that currency will be knowledge, culture. So I wish I could buy myself some beers with culture. Hey, terve kaveri, tarjoilija, tuotana tarjoilija. Okay, one beer. Hey there, usto de til, can you drink in menel, tak? Another beer. Hola, buena, me da una cerveza, tío. Another beer. Bakamısınız. Türkçe öğrenmek istiyorum bugün. Ve Bireit Mekistiorum, Bireit Mekistiorum. I wish I could use my some little bit of culture to buy myself a beer, to buy myself a book, so I wouldn't have so many PDFs and stuff like that. But at least I hope that I can change people into thinking in a different way. We live in a world that has so many culture. Most of them is dead anyway, but we can get that culture back. So, and we are the ones who did the power to change it. So, a new currency shall be definitely not money. A new currency should be knowledge, culture, because knowledge is the power. See you guys then.